How y'all doing? So in today's video, we're going to be going over not only what an AI prompt is, but exactly how to get the most out of them. So the reason I'm making this video is because a lot of people don't understand AI prompting. I remember when ChatGPT first came out, everyone was making videos about copy this prompt, do this, do that. Like, prompting was huge. And I even remember, I don't know if it's still going on or not, but there was a bunch of job positions on just being a prompter. It's super important. I'm sure it's still around, just in less capacity now, but being able to prompt, it's amazing how your results will differ. So getting right into it. An AI prompt is basically a sentence or a paragraph or maybe even an essay, depending on the quality that you need and what you're asking the AI model to do. For example, if you tell the AI to make you breakfast, it's not going to know what you want exactly. So it's going to just create a random bowl of cereal with orange juice or something like that. It's not going to give you anything too crazy. Now, if you say, make me breakfast with 2 eggs, 3 slices of turkey bacon, and a pina colada, right? It's going to give you that exact meal. And then if you go in even a step further and say, give me 2 eggs, turkey bacon, a pina colada, and using this recipe that I found on the website, you upload a file, do only lines 3 to 5. It'll do that same exact thing. Now, the difference between the first one and the last one is that you're giving the AI too much room to just guess versus giving it exactly what you need and what you want. In my opinion, spending more time on the prompt opposed to all the other extra pieces might give you better results, because AI is very powerful, especially as time goes on, with models like, as you see right here in the top left, with this model right here, O3, even Gemini 2.5 Pro, they're very good. So if you give it super clear instructions on what you want, it'll do exactly that. Now let's get into it. Let's say you are a expert copy writer for this right here. Tells the AI how to sound and pretty much how to act off the bat immediately. Because you said expert copywriter for a business, its tone is going to be more formal, more acceptable in the workplace. Create a new welcome letter explaining how. Now we're going to give a little bit more details and more constraint. Let's say, keep it all under 100 words and write it in a college reading level. So now it knows, okay, I can't generate anything under 100 words, and at the same time I have to keep it to a reading level of that of a college student. And then you can give it extra details if you want, like the client name is Nick and the service is HVAC. Let's see what it gives. Hi Nick, welcome to our company. To get started, we will schedule an initial consultation to assess your HVAC needs. Pretty simple, nothing crazy, nothing special, right? Okay, now here's how we would do it inside of a N8N workflow. So we have a customer sheet, which is just a spreadsheet with customer name, customer information, etc. We're gonna limit it to one person at a time. And then if you open up this, let me see, 1 second, execute previous notes. Okay, so same system prompt as before, except now we're gonna tell it to send all the information over to a Google Doc. So in N8N and other workflow platforms, you'll have a system prompt and a user prompt. The system prompt is pretty much the same thing we did before, except we're not giving it exact data. We're just telling it how to behave and the tonality and all that. And then the user prompt is what we do when we give it actual instructions. For example, write the letter for a name, which should be Sarah, and then we open this up. So yeah, in N8N, you would just pull over the exact variables that you want from previous applications or third-party endpoints. So we pulled over the customer information from the spreadsheet, and we're going to dynamically call it here in the user prompt. So let's see. let's test this out. Let me go over here. As you can see, it's empty. Go back to N8N. Test the workflow out. All right. Hello, Sarah. Subject line, thank you, Sarah, whatever. So I could have just set this up to the actual Gmail node and send it out, but for the sake of the video, you get the idea. So going over all of it again, here are some common mistakes to avoid when creating your AI prompt. Don't do anything simple like write an email. Never do that. It'll give you a terrible response and you'll start to think the AI is terrible. Don't do it. Number 2 is not writing too much of a complex prompt. This right here would be a good example. 1 second. Boom. Write a long email that sells product X, then summarize it in bullet points, then ask for feedback. Now, this is a really complex prompt because it's telling the AI to do something elongated without the exact steps and examples to do it. So this would give you a very bad, let's try it out. Bar soap. Yeah, like look at this. This is insane. Like, this is terrible, right? Terrible prompt. You never want to do that. No one's reading this. Don't do it. If you want something really long like this, but really detailed, or something shorter, but just as impactful, give the AI about 2 paragraphs of instructions and what to do and how to do it. Number 3 is not giving the AI enough context. Meaning, if you don't tell the AI what to do, how to do it, or the role that it's playing, for example, like we did earlier, right here, you are an expert copywriter. If you don't tell it what it is or how it should be behaving, you're not going to get the response that you need. Also, number 4, if you do not give it constraints, it's going to get messy. For example, if we would have told this right here, right, keep it all under 100 words. If we did that same thing here, let me see. Right, it's still long, but it's under 500 words. You got to give constraints. You have to give it constraints. And number 5, which is also really, really important, don't ask it to do too much all at once. Don't ask it to write an email, then create a DM, and then give you a video script to talk all about it. AI is very quick in generating responses and useful information. So you don't have to rush the whole process by getting it out in one go. Now, if you really want to practice around with this, you can just go to ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, OpenAI Playground. There's a bunch of ways to practice this. There's even a few sources that I can't think of off the top of my head that you just give it a few sentences and it'll create a better prompt for your system prompt or your user prompt. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. I appreciate you.